guys, this is Seb Sanford. Welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. Now you are in for a special GalaxyCon video today, and this is the first GalaxyCon video where I'm going to wear this piece of merch because I support GalaxyCon and the panels and the virtual chats that they do for us probably during quarantine and the second year of the pandemic. So a massive shout out to GalaxyCon, and thank you very much for this basketball t-shirt and the accessories that came with it. Anyways, on today's GalaxyCon video, I'm going to be speaking to movie and TV actress Rosario Dawson. And you might know her from movies such as Men in Black 2, Clerks, Josie and the Pussycats, the animated Wonder Woman movies and TV series, and you might as well recognize this scene from Space Jam 2 where the animated Wonder Woman voiced by Dawson made an appearance right behind Lola Bunny. And very soon, she'll be doing a new Ahsoka Tano Star Wars series for Disney Plus, currently in pre-production. So yeah, this is going to be a good GalaxyCon video. Another one will be coming really soon on my YouTube channel, so stay tuned for that. Anyways, be sure to like the video, subscribe for new videos, and turn on those notifications. And you can follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. And without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy my virtual chat with Rosario Dawson. And smiles are free, so spend them often, as said by GalaxyCon. Anyways, enjoy, and I'll see you soon. Hey, Rosario.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Seb,
All's
we're going
good.
to take
How are
a quick
you?
picture, okay?
Oh, yes, of course. Let's do it.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Perfect.
Nice.
So it's a pleasure to meet you, Rosario. And
nice to meet you.
And I gotta say, I enjoy all of the work that you have done throughout the past years, actually.
Okay. I don't know if you've seen all of it. If you have, I'm sorry.
No, I haven't seen all of them, but I did start off by watching Men in Black 2. That's where I came across the name Rosario Dawson.
Nice.
And I'm addicted to both two Men in Black movies, and I do appreciate that you being a part of the Men in Black universe.
Oh, nice. So you just like the first two the best?
Yes. Along with the third, the fourth one, International, it was all right.
Okay. I never actually got to see the international one, but I like the trailer.
Well, we should probably go give that a go sometime.
Yeah, one day. Yeah.
Anyways, I've got some questions for you, and then I have a little something to show you, which is underneath my chair. So
okay, and it's not the Wonder Woman you have from Space Jam, because that's awesome.
No, that's not the Wonder Woman. And before we came here, and I did not know that you were voicing Wonder Woman in the DC animated movies and TV shows, especially Space Jam.
I know. I have to say it's one of the highlights of my career that I get to play her. And I don't know if you saw Bloodlines, but that is
I don't think I have.
So good. Yeah, Wonder Woman Bloodlines is really good, the animated.
I'll give that one a try.
Okay.
Anyways, we'll go to Wonder Woman later on.
Okay.
First, here we go. You're famous for playing many characters in many different projects, both in Hollywood and in the TV industry.
Yeah.
And you also have a new Star Wars Ahsoka series coming to Disney Plus, but with no streaming release date announced yet. So patience is all it takes.
Yeah, indeed.
Anyways, let's start off with the Star Wars questions.
Okay.
We were introduced to Ahsoka Tano in the Clone Wars and in Rebels. Yeah. And the character herself sure has evolved throughout the Star Wars universe, both in animation and recently live action in Mandalorian Chapter 13. Is it Chapter 13? Yeah. Oh, thanks for correcting me. And how did you develop the character that had already been partly created in an animated series? And was there anything you had learned from the Ahsoka character before taking on the role?
Oh, for sure. So it's unusual to be able to have so much background on a character. And there's just years of material on her from her and all these shows with Ashley Eckstein voicing her. And it was just remarkable to be able to just see her journey in her life to get to that point. It's almost like, when you watch It's a Wonderful Life, and it's like, well, before you jump in to try to help him, you have to know where he started, and you get to kind of like see his journey. So I got to just, I wasn't creating this character. I was just revealing where she's at now at this stage in her life. And she's gotten that much wiser and have that much more experience behind her. So I loved, working with Dave, who obviously knew everything about her, to really kind of key into her personality, at this stage in her life. And I'm just, blown away by, Ahsoka, as they say, the gray and the white, like she's in that sphere.
So great in live action form so far. And I'm looking forward to the self-titled series in the future.
Thank you. Me too.
Anyways, next question. The makeup process for your character must have been quite complicated. How long did it take for the costume and makeup department to finish the final look?
We got it down, I think, to about like little over 2.5 hours.
Really?
Yeah, and that honestly is just doing the makeup part. That's not counting my hair being covered or my wardrobe. So it's about, say, like 3 hours-ish to get in, and then probably about a half an hour, 45 minutes to just take it all out and do it.
Wow.
You can get that down to like 20 almost, but I have to like speed taking my clothes off and everything. After all of the work and the contacts coming out, I'm not rushing to do anything afterwards except maybe get something to eat and go to sleep, and get up and do it again the next day. So
definitely.
All the energy is for the character.
It sure is. And what do you think is the secret to playing a Star Wars character like Ahsoka Tano?
I think it's because she's a character that was made so collaboratively. Like, you think about all the artists that drew her and the voice actress and just the storytelling from Dave and everyone over all the years. Like, I think it's really encouraging to see like what a village can create and to be able to be a part of her storytelling. It's just another aspect of it. And so it's just being very open to hearing all of that and then trusting that it's going to make sense and it's going to work, because it's not just on me, as much as, I feel the pressure. It's also like on our stunt team and on production. And, it's really making people feel like this animated show that they watched has now really come to life to connect to the films. Because I think that's the interesting thing about Star Wars fans is like there are people who are just fans of the movies, and then there are people who are fans of the movies and the shows, and then there are people who are fans of the movies, the shows, and the books. And like you can get really deep into details or not, and it still resonate, depending on your passion for it. And so I love that passion is just our avenue in. There's no. Yeah, I think there's no way of just getting it just perfect. It's got to just feel right. And so I'm glad it's not, I'll sit there and go, is this making sense? And it was like, and I'm like, okay, so then I guess I trust, her better than I do. So if you're happy, you move on, then I guess we move on,
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And without spoilers, is there anything that fans can expect to see from the Ahsoka character in the self-titled series for Disney Plus when production starts?
I don't know. I don't know much of anything. I know Dave has written several of the episodes already, and I haven't had a chance to read them yet. So I don't know where all of that is going. I know for myself, especially as a woman at 42 now, and have had so much life experience behind me, I think there's obviously wisdom that is achieved. But there's also vulnerabilities that are clearer. And I'm so curious to better know that for her, like what really makes her tick, like what really is her guiding light, because we know she's good and we know she cares and she leads with empathy. But I want to know more of what the toll of all of that has been all these years to be living, taking care of everyone, if there is a toll at all. Like I'm very curious to know how she is, because I just think her spirit and her personality is so winning. And if we could all connect to our inner Ahsoka, the world would be a much better place. But I know that can't be easy. So I'm hoping to better understand like what that is to, her whole family in the Jedi Order, like they're either dead or she had to be estranged from them anyway. and her master turning to the dark side, and all, like, there's just, it's so intense and big, and she seems to always know the right way forward, but what does that really mean? What is, try to maybe humanize that journey a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll accept that answer, and I can't wait to see what the team brings to the character.
Yeah, me too.
And speaking of Star Wars, I've got Grogu, aka the child. I got it at the newest HMV in Bristol last Halloween.
Oh, I love it. So good.
Yeah, it's remote control. I'm turning the switch on just to show you. A tap on the head and he moves.
Oh my God, that's amazing! So
I know.
cute.
This is why everyone loves the child and the Mandalorian.
Yeah,
And
so much.
And
He's really not that much bigger in real life on set. Like, it's
yeah,
amazing.
that is true.
And it's incredible when he just starts moving like that. It feels so real. Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And I think I
you're
have
in
time.
Bristol? You're in England?
Yeah, I'm in England, but my family's Canadian.
Oh, okay.
And I think I have time for one more question.
Okay.
And you're amongst all the women who played this iconic character and inspiring comic book character in the DC universe. It's Wonder Woman. If she had her own animated TV movie, which other superhero would she team up with to stop any baddies or villains in Gotham City?
I mean, I always feel like I like when she works with both, Batman and Superman. I think it's the three of them that does the mess. But you should watch Bloodlines. I think.
Okay, I'll give it a go.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Rosario.
So nice to
Stay
meet you,
safe,
Seth.
and I'll see you soon.